Hey, Bad Friends fans.
Hi.
This weekend, I'm in Irvine, March 18th and 19th. I'm at the Irvine Improv, and Bob is telling you if you don't sell it out, he's going to quit this show. So
yeah, so
that's that.
Go get the tickets, or I'm going to quit this show.
You're going to quit the show. I told you to say what you're supposed to say, so say that, all right? And then I'm in Vegas at the end of the month. Then I go to Dallas, Vancouver. We're putting up more dates as we go. AndrewSantino.com, AndrewSantino.com.
You two are bad friends.
Who are these two idiots?
A white dude and an Asian dude.
You two are disgusting.
Well, you two are something.
We're bad friends.
Two for T and T for
Teenage
two.
dear. What?
You.
What are we doing?
And me. And
what
me.
song?
And you.
Together
Little-
again.
Oh, is that it?
I don't know what you're doing.
I started out with a song. We started with a song sometime.
Oh, I know. Oh, you're making up one?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Well, don't correct me if we're making it up.
Well, two for T is
yeah.
Two
Then,
for T
then
is
the
a
deer
song.
line was good. T is for deer.
Let's try it again.
All right.
Two for T and T
teenage
for
deer.
two. No, a teenage deer? How old? 18,
It
19?
sounds like you're doing doe, a deer, and I'm just going a teenage deer.
Don't you know what? Does everybody know what T for two is? Do you know T for two and two? Type that
I've never
in.
heard of that.
Well, whites. T for two and two for T. Is that it? T for two. Doris Day.
Doris Day, yeah.
Bro, this is like white shit, bro. Why
I
would
said white shit.
I know,
I
but
said
why
it.
would a Korean dude that's like from the streets know white shit?
Oh, and I don't know any Korean stuff? I love Korean stuff.
Name me a Korean thing. T for
two and two.
for two.
No, you're doing it too wrong. It's two.
T, a teenage deer.
So what did I do? So what did I do last night, by the way? Or what? Last night? 2 nights ago. I did Scissor Brothers.
I'm sorry.
Me too.
You were great.
I can't believe I did that.
You were great.
I stole Jeremiah's baby.
Yeah.
They had we did a little game.
Mm-hmm.
I actually had a really good time filming it in their sex dungeon.
It's not even sex dungeon.
It's disgusting.
It's terrible.
It's disgusting.
You almost want to go, am I going to die?
I could hear raccoons
Yeah.
clawing at
You know
the
what I can
fucking
hear?
side of the garage.
In the back, teenage deers just with their hooves.
Just eating, going,
Yeah.
two for G.
Can I ask you
G.
something? Are there deers that are teenagers? That's all I need to know.
What's the lifespan of a deer?
Yeah.
The average lifespan of a deer is 2 to 3 years, so no, they never make it to teenager.
No, but that would mean that a teenage deer would be like 9 months old or whatever.
Well, no, what's deer years to human years?
That's what I'm saying.
Like dog years.
They have teenage deers. It's probably a month though.
Yeah, like yeah.
Yeah. They have a month to smoke pot. You know what I mean?
So when they're
kinda
1
not
month
have a
old-
job. You know what I mean?
Only a few male deer live in captivity have been reported to live more than 15 years.
Human age and deer years. Conversion.
Yeah, human to deer year. Oh, it's for every 1 year is
Yeah.
two and a quarter years of a deer.
And we can do any animal here too.
This is great.
Well, that's any animal. That's fucking bullshit. There's no way.
We can compute any animal. He's saying.
Oh, I see. I thought that was just a thing for every animal.
Okay,
so what
so-
about the turtle that
so
lives
wait.
for 300
let's
years?
look at
Time
turtle.
out. A 16-year-old deer.
Oh my god, we have to do math. This is terrible.
Yeah, this is a lot harder than I thought.
Yeah.
It's 2.29 of one human, right? Mm-hmm. So
Why do we need to?
go to
I should
16.
have never said teenage deer.
Type in 16 year. I want to do this.
Yeah.
Type in 16 for a deer. Just type in 16
It's
right
not
there.
letting me type on it.
Oh,
This fucking guy. Did you get the coffee?
no, he definitely didn't.
Oh.
Did we get the premium package for this website? How come we're not subscribed to this human conversion?
Yeah.
Easy calculation. Can we just get a boost?
Let's just.
Anyway, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
You saw Batman for the second time.
Yeah.
Did you like it the second time around?
You know what lives less than a teenage deer or a deer in general? That I just fucked the joke up. Give me another go.
Go ahead.
All right. Do you want to? You know what dies? Let me just see. I just need the wording. You know what dies earlier than a deer?
What?
Carlos's hairline.
Oh,
It's not good. See, it's just bad. Yeah, Batman. Let's cut all that out and call. Let's talk to about the Batman.
Leave that in.
Yeah.
The Batman.
Did you see it?
Did not. Refused to. I'm gonna see it. I'm not in the mood for. I've been fighting. All the trolls on the internet are mad about me saying Robert Pattinson I don't like as a Batman. People are, you're wrong. You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't want the kid from Twilight to be Batman.
Yeah, he's absolutely amazing.
Sue me.
He's amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like his look.
I didn't like Steve Martin in Cheaper by the Dozen.
Sure you did. That movie was amazing.
Yeah, but I just thought it could have gone to Martin Short.
No.
I mean, that's how silly that sounds, though.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. Like, I don't want...
I want Batman to be a tough guy, a guy's guy. This guy isn't a guy's guy.
I don't want Kate Blanchett to play Queen Elizabeth. I want Idris Elba.
No, that one's not close.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Queen Elizabeth's not a black guy.
I know, but in that nowadays...
I want always Batman to be a guy's guy, a tough guy.
He's a tough guy in this, dude.
No, he's
but he's
not.
a little emo.
Emo
Why?
is...
Because he listened to a little Dashboard Confessional?
Because that's not Batman.
This Batman listens to Dashboard Confessional. He cuts himself, right?
Boo. He's Batman's supposed to be a vapid, rich asshole who's like a tough tough roughneck who's trying to avenge his parents' death.
But can I just say he's more violent than all the other
The
Batman?
film is more violent.
He is. The character.
I don't believe him.
Watch the fucking movie, man. It's so good. Let me say something right now.
I don't
okay?
believe him. I'm allowed to feel this way.
All right. But you know Poison Ivy's in it?
And it's, what's her name? It's Lenny Kravitz's kid, right?
No, that's Catwoman.
Oh, she's Catwoman.
Yeah.
Who's Poison Ivy?
That girl that's in Queen's Gambit?
Oh, I love her.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Anya Taylor-Joy.
Anya Taylor-Joy.
Yeah, she's in it.
She's got those big shark eyes.
Right, and she like plants trees. It's great.
So she's Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
Yeah.
I just want a man's man.
And Harry Styles is like, I think that Harry Styles is like being uplifted to be Robin. Because he's in it. I think because his name is Robin, I just assume he's Robin.
I went to the Grove to see it and I fell asleep and I had to
fucking
leave.
love you, Carlos.
Yeah.
Because it's
great.
Because it's bullshit, isn't it?
No, it was honestly too late and I took anxiety medication. I just passed out.
He was high.
He was high.
And this is such fucking bullshit what addicts do. They go, well, I was on anxiety No, you were fucking blizzed out of your mind and probably a little drinky drink, huh?
I no, I
He
didn't.
doesn't
A little
drink.
drinky drink, huh?
No, this is all projecting.
Yeah.
Bobby's
Is that really?
10 days
You
out of
fucking acid head. You fucking. Where's my coffee, man?
You have 2 Red Bulls.
Oh, that's true. Man, thank you for
And an
this.
oat milk.
Thank you for this.
Yeah.
But can I talk about what I just went through with my mom?
Please.
So I realized that I was born to be fucked. I mean, I had no chance with my parents raising me and stuff.
You mean you were
There's no like. I'll just give you an example.
you were dealt a bad hand?
Yeah. So I went through all the things that I went through, and what I discovered in the place that I went to was that my mom had a tough life, and she, I wouldn't want to be sympathetic toward her,
Right.
and have empathy toward her. And I've never done this before. We were at a Starbucks in Phoenix, and I just took both her hands, and I go, Mom, I am so sorry the way you were raised, the way you discovered your sister dead that one time, and then you came to America, and then you were born into an abusive home, and it was just chaos in your life. And I'm literally crying. And she goes, Buka. And I go,
Was that a new drink at Starbucks?
No, I thought it was a Korean word. I go, what's a buka? She goes, Buka the pepper. I'm hungry.
Oh, she wanted to eat.
Yeah. And I go, oh, okay, this kind of talk.
I got to tell you though, once you got Buka on the mind, it's hard to get it off. Once
that is true.
Buka's on the brain.
I know. It's like when you think about like
the size of those
19
pasta
pounds
balls.
of lasagna.
Yeah, come on.
Right, and all that chopped salad.
Buca de Beppo.
Yeah, Buca de Beppo. No, but that's
I used to valet at Buca de Beppo in Phoenix.
Really?
Yeah, I did. That was my job. When I was in college, I used to valet, and you know what I'd do because it was family style?
What?
3 cars would pull up, and I would rip one valet ticket, so I'd take the other cash for the other 2 cars.
Yeah.
I was a thief. I used to steal from American Valet. Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
I probably stole legitimately like $4 or $5 grand.
And then my brother and I.
Come get me. Come get me, American Valet. Your brother and I said that, talked about you, the car ride. You yelled at him for a good 2.5 hours, he said, of the 4.5 hour car ride.
Can I tell you why?
Huh.
So all weekend, what I do is like, I'll go, hey, you want to watch some Nathan Chen? And he'll
What's
be like-
Nathan Chen?
He's like, what is that? I go, that's the figure skater. He won the gold and this and that. He'd be
Oh.
like, nah. Then I'll go, hey, do you want to watch something? Like if I recommend something, he doesn't want to watch it.
Why?
He just doesn't. So when on the car ride home, I go, hey, you want to watch? He goes, I'm not watching anything because you don't watch my shit.
Oh, that's what.
That's
this
what it
comes
is.
from.
You don't watch my shit. So you know what? Bobby Lee was like open. I go, you know what? I'll watch your shit.
Right.
Right? So he goes, all right, fine. So he goes, every Wednesday, I see this lady on YouTube. And I go, uh-huh.
YouTube's every day. He could look at it, not just.
I know, but But this particular lady will just post something on Wednesdays.
That's her drop date.
Or drop date, yeah, like us. And she's, I guess, she was a journalist, and she found years ago cows on a field that were like mutilated.
Oh, is this the alien shit?
Yeah, but it gets really crazy.
Okay, what's her name? Can we look her up?
Yeah. I have it Googled because not Googled, but he sent me all her information.
So keep talking.
So her name is Linda Moulton Howe.
Linda Moulton Howe?
Yeah.
H-O-W-E? Yeah.
Moulton.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay, good.
We'll look up her Wikipedia. Let's see what's the validity of this woman. She used to be a journalist.
She won an Emmy.
I've won an Emmy. What does that even fucking mean?
That's true. Anyone can. But
I haven't won an Emmy, by the way.
she's like, basically she's saying there's a war between 5 different alien races.
And look at it. Look at her profile picture is by what aliens built.
Yeah. And then she says, there's an alien race called the Tall Whites.
Oh, me. I told you all this time, I'm different. I'm unique.
Yeah.
Any white over 5'11" is a tall white.
Yeah. And there's like this lizard race, and there's arachnids.
So that a lizard race is Carlos. Arachnid, Pete.
Yeah.
Who else? Is there another one?
Just standard alien me?
Yeah, you're regular alien.
Yeah, I'm regular standard
you're
alien.
alien.
Like,
yeah.
But telepathic.
Oh, a telepathic alien?
Well, aliens are telepathic. Like I'm like a little gray. The little grays are telepathic.
Yeah, you're more yellow than gray, but still.
Yeah, but when little grays hit the sun, the way I hit the sun, they turn yellow. You fucking asshole.
You got a little yellow, you little gray.
Yeah, but anyway, my point is that he believes it.
I do too. You don't believe in aliens at all?
No, but a specific 5 alien race war between specific aliens that live on dwarf fucking moons behind Pluto.
Yeah.
Come on, man, you believe in that?
Why not? What's unbelievable about it?
Look up Tall Whites, aliens. I'm being real. Look at go to images.
Nordic aliens.
Yeah, Nordic is the official
Go
term.
to images.
Okay.
Yeah, Nordic aliens.
Yeah.
That looks just like me. I'm see-through like that guy. Oh, so
Orlando Bloom.
Yeah.
So Orlando Bloom is a tall white?
He looks like it to me.
Yeah.
Walking with tall whites. Look at that guy. A guy did a whole thing about it.
Yeah, he started walking around with them. My point is that
You don't buy into your brother's bullshit.
I don't think I do.
I got to tell you, dude, I'm a big alien guy. Like, who do you think built the pyramids? You really think slaves built the pyramids? Mathematically, they cannot figure out a way that those stones could be hoisted up on the pyramids without help.
2.3 million stones.
What do you say?
2.3 million stones in that
Yeah, but
pyramid
also
Giza.
And how heavy are those fucking things? No matter what hoisting, they found out no matter what kind of hoisting mechanism, it would be almost impossible for them to hoist these stones.
I believe that if I went to Mexico,
Okay.
just hear me out.
I am ready.
Right? And let's say I had like $100 billion.
Got it.
And I just went to Mexico and I went, all right, we're going to outdo the aliens. In 2 weeks, we'd have something bigger than that and more precise and more.
But this wasn't from Mexicans, bud.
I know, but Mexicans can do it. So if aliens,
If the pyramids were in Mexico,
Yeah.
I would believe that story 100%.
Yeah.
They're not. They're in Egypt.
Right. But my point is that if Mexicans can do it, Egyptians can do it.
That is not true. Mexicans are the tip top of knowing how to do work. Nobody beats Mexicans.
I know.
They're the kings.
Yeah, but if you
I'm
tell
giving a compliment. They are the most apt, hardest working people I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
But the Egyptians, they're lazy, dude. They're dancing a
Oh,
lot.
yeah, they are doing that.
They're dancing all
That's
day.
too much. And they're also like doing pottery.
Yeah, a lot of pots.
Too much pottery, dude.
Yeah, they had no time to
You're
build the
right.
pyramids.
There must be, because there's no way they could do it. Also, they have the whole thing of like, we're not going to bury them.
We're going to mummify.
Mummify. Just
Imagine-
wrap it in saran wrap or whatever they use. If they have saran wrap, wrap it.
Can you imagine how long it would take to, exhausting. They're wrapping a guy's leg, and at some point they're like, "Oh God, just no one's gonna see. Fuck this."
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
At some point,
You know
how
what I would
long?
do? I'd have pre-cut things and just lay over the head.
Like it's a
So-
pie crust.
If they turn it over, it's just all decayed. There's no fucking wrapping. I would just do it really quickly.
Dude, I watched last night. I watched a fucking thing called Roommates from Hell or something on Netflix.
I try to watch that.
This woman, spoiler alert, don't care. This old sweet woman. Look at that bitch. That bitch.
Yeah, I saw she was the thumbnail.
She buried all of her live-in roommates because there were people that came. She was like a a rehabilitation center for the mentally ill and the sick and all this stuff. And they started digging her backyard, and they found so many fucking bodies. This one woman.
Listen, I don't need to see it because I know why she did it. Just by the space on the photo.
Give me a guess.
Because she's so hot.
Yeah, she's a babe.
Right? So they were.
Everybody wanted a boner.
Yeah, and when you're an old lady and you're hot and she happens to look at her lips. You know, they say this.
Those are DSLs if I've ever seen them.
Yeah,
those are DSLs,
I know,
baby.
But listen, they say the size and the shape of a woman's mouth is directly proportional to the size and the shape of their vagina. Look at that mouth, tight.
Do they say that? Is that a common phrase?
Yeah, that's what I've said. You know what I do?
What do they do about men's penises? What is the direct correlation?
What you do is when you're on a first date with somebody, you say that up front to the girl, and they do stuff to their lips. They go,
I'll just have the soup.
yeah.
What's the man's correlation?
Feet.
The size of your feet is correlated.
Yeah.
What size of your feet?
9, and that's pretty big for
a
my
Korean
size.
guy. Yeah.
Not for Korean, just my size.
No, for a Korean guy.
That's pretty big for
Average shoe size of a Korean guy. We can look that up. What size? George, what are you? What is George? How big is your foot, George?
I'm an 11.
11.
12.
10.
Wow, bigger than all you guys.
What is?
I'm bigger than all these
No,
guys.
but is there a Korean one?
Yeah, Korean average shoe. Generally, most common shoe size in Korea are interval of. So that's 7.5 to 12. So you're right in the middle, bud. You're right down the gut. So it's not big at all, actually. You're actually medium for a Korean guy, which is a little bit of a letdown, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm a 12.5. I beat the whole room. George, you're what? An inch taller than me? 6'2"?
Yeah.
Yeah?
But are you saying that you think that our Doc, has a bigger penis than I do?
I'm willing to guess, yeah.
That's very upsetting.
Just because of the melatonin.
That's very upsetting.
Melatonin? Melanin. He does take melatonin often.
Melatonin.
Do you miss him a little bit?
Me?
Yeah.
I do miss him when he's not here. Also, Jules is at school. She can't.
Well, it happens. The kid's got to learn. She's getting anything out of education or no? Because didn't we helped fund some of this?
Yeah, she's getting good grades.
Yeah, but I got good grades, but school was pretty worthless to me. I'm being honest.
Yeah, but she does like 3 a.m. I can hear her like just like doing her exams like the night before. I mean, like I don't know what they do in college.
I don't know what they do.
Essays.
I honestly have no idea.
Do they do essays?
Like Mexican guys?
Oh yeah. She repeat essay all over on a recorder and go essay.
Listen, Pythagorean theorem, dog.
That's really funny.
Hey,
Yeah.
I want to bring something up that's controversial. Florida just passed the Don't Say Gay bill. Do you know what this is? It's been touted as the Don't Say Gay bill. That's actually not obvious.
It actually passed?
It sure did, right? It's been called the Don't Say Gay bill by the LGBTQIA plus community, but that's been nicknamed. What it really is they're removing conversations of, let me read it directly from. What's up, Doc?
Yo.
What up?
What's up, man?
What happened? No,
What's
shit.
happening? You're not going to get here on time, or?
Yeah, I was riding around. I didn't know if you can park back here or not, so I was trying to find a place.
Dude, take off your fucking mask.
man.
Yeah, let's. And the microphone, too.
Yeah, and you know how the microphone is the thing that we are able to hear you through?
Yeah.
No, fucking trying to find a place to park. I was driving around and shit.
Okay.
I didn't know if you could park back here.
Dude, this guy shows up with another NASA piece of clothing
Yeah.
It's
for the
fucking
4th
crazy.
time in a row.
We get it. Where's your drinky? I saw your drinky. Yeah. Take that away from him.
No, let it sip it slow.
This ain't a. I'm not drunk or nothing. Fucking Bobby, something else.
He's drunk.
No, see how they are?
Can I give you a water instead? Do you want to just hydrate?
No, I'm not even. I just poured this the first one for the day.
I know, but can I just say this? Somebody that doesn't have a problem would just be like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so now I feel like it's a problem.
Oh, I can get water. If you want to get a water, bring water.
Time out.
Make it
Yeah,
better.
yeah.
Let's establish some rules today. No getting annihilated. No getting into a fight.
I'm not getting a fight.
And we're not going to step on each other.
Okay.
We're going to
Okay.
talk. We're going to talk smoothly.
Smoothly.
This will be one of the first podcasts we do where we don't overlap each other. Thank you, Carlos.
You are a good guy. I will save this for later.
Dude. Okay.
Let's get back to the
Let's
Don't
go
Say
back to-
Gay bill.
yeah.
Because I would love to hear Doc's interpretation of this.
Yeah.
Doc, there's a bill in Florida that passed called the Don't Say Gay bill. And it's not the bill, that's what it's been named, but it's basically removing, here, I want to read it off this, Carlos, because I have it pretty etched out. Here you go. So Don't Say Gay bill, it's making it so discussions about sexual orientation in schools is eliminated, and encouraging parents to school districts that openly speak about these topics. So it's removing discussions about sexual orientation in schools, meaning, about gay, transgender, blah, 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 blah.
So what they're trying to do with critical race theory?
Trying to remove it.
To remove it, yeah.
What do you think, Doc?
I mean, is it all sexual or is it just gay?
I think what they're specifically going for is alternative sexual lifestyle.
Heterosexual, you can say whatever you want.
I
Fuck her
imagine
in the ass. You know what I mean? Stuff
Well,
like that,
I don't
but-
think that's in the book. Was that in some of your books? Welcome to Spanish 101.
Yeah.
First phrase is
Yeah.
we're going to learn is fucker in the ass. How do you say that in Spanish, Carlos?
I don't know.
What a fake
he's
Mexican.
the worst
You're the
Mexican.
fakest Mexican we have.
Yeah.
By the way, if we ever get in trouble
Yeah.
for being racist towards Mexicans
Yeah.
and we think, oh, well, we've got one, we should be good, you'll fail us publicly.
But my dad came here from Mexico and he didn't want me to learn Spanish. He wanted me to be super American.
Why? Because he's
Because-
racist towards his own race.
Yeah, kind of. He didn't like Mexico when he first got here. He was like, I never want to go back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to know, it's 𝘽𝙤𝙗 in Las Nalgas. You know what I'm saying? In Las Nalgas. That's what I'm talking about.
Doc, I thought we were drinking the
in Las
water.
Nalgas?
My God.
𝘽𝙤𝙗
Cogela.
Coahuila?
𝘽𝙤𝙗
Cogela.
in Las Nalgas.
In Los Lagos. Sí.
Coahuila?
There's no way that's right.
Yeah.
Just Google fuck me in the ass in Spanish.
Yeah.
Now, fuck me.
Why do we even need to do that? Can we just move on from it? Or?
I do want to see if he was right.
Yeah.
Oh, no. What? Fuck me in the ass. Google Translate just never does it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that says fluk me and culo. Culo is ass. I know that.
Okay, say to fuck is coger. COGER.
In Korean, it's, I would have to say, juk kondangi.
Chuk kondengi.
I just, that's the
That sounds awesome.
juk kondangi.
Chuk. Oh, chuk kondengi. Chuk
Yeah.
kondengi.
And then my mother would have been like, no, puka.
She wants to go back.
DoorDash!
Man, Bob.
Man, what?
When I forget stuff at the store and I need snacks or drinks or household essentials in 30 minutes or less, you know where I turn to?
DoorDash.
DoorDash, my
Do
friend.
you know how I know DoorDash?
Huh?
Because it's the only app I have when it has anything to do with that. Because
When you
I-
need food, that's what you use.
there's other companies that do the same thing, but I only have DoorDash because they're more precise.
Yep.
Because I'm Asian, I love precision.
You like precision.
Yeah, I like it in 30 minutes. I like it fresh.
Fresh.
I like when the delivery people are nice.
And they drop it off at your door.
I like more options.
Yup.
Yeah, they're the best.
They connect you with the restaurants you love right now, right to your door. Ordering is easy. Open the DoorDash app and choose what you want from where you want. Your items are going to be left safely outside your door with a contactless delivery drop-off setting.
You want Chinese, bro?
Yeah.
They want pizza?
Yeah.
Someone is craving froyo? There's something for everyone on DoorDash.
For a limited time, our listeners can get 25% off and zero delivery fees on their first order of $15 or more when you download the DoorDash app and enter the code BADFRIENDS2022. We both use DoorDash. I love it. They got over 300,000 partners in the U.S., Puerto Rico, Canada, and Australia. You can support your neighborhood go-tos. Choose from your favorite locals like Popeyes, Chipotle, Cheesecake Factory.
That's 25% off, up to a $10 value, and zero delivery fees on your first order when you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter code BADFRIENDS2022.
Don't forget, that's code BADFRIENDS2022 for 25% off your first order with DoorDash. Subject to change. Terms apply.
Liquid IV. You know what they say? Liquid IV for life.
For life.
Because I love this stuff, man.
It is delicious.
Water is boring.
Yeah, water's
sometimes.
so stupid. One
Yeah.
stick with Liquid IV in 16 ounces of water hydrates faster and more efficiently than water alone. And they got
Yep.
incredible hydration flavors like watermelon, lemon lime, strawberry, pina colada, and many, many more.
You know what I love about Liquid IV is it contains 5 essential vitamins. B3, B5.
I
My
need those.
favorite is B6.
B6.
B12. Doc loves that. And vitamin C.
Oh, and I need I need as much vitamin C as I can
You
get.
do.
With 3 times the electrolytes of traditional sports drinks made with premium ingredients, no GMO, gluten-free, dairy, and soy. It's super effective. It's got this cellular transport technology, CTT. But I got to tell you something. Try it out because it's very, very good.
It's just simple. It's a stick.
a stick.
I just want people to know it's a stick. You put some water.
Put in your
dump
water.
it in. That's it.
Easy. Grab Liquid IV in bulk nationwide at Costco, or you can get 25% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use the code BADFRIENDS at checkout.
That's 25% off anything you order when you use promo code BADFRIENDS at liquidiv.com.
Experience better hydration today at liquidiv.com. Promo code BADFRIENDS. Can I tell you something about your wardrobe today? Beyond the NASA stuff and the obvious repping once again Detroit, which respect.
Yeah.
Those front zipper pockets are fire. Nothing's ever fallen out of those fucking things.
No. Can I also say something too? Is for the first time from your waist down, I would probably wear that.
Okay.
I've never seen anything that you've ever worn and said, I want to get that. Or where'd you get that, Doc? And I'd be like, I don't ever want to go there. But my point is that from your waist down, what kind of jeans are those? Pants are
Guess.
what?
Guess.
Ooh la la.
Fancy.
And the shoes are what?
Nike. Come on.
Ooh la la. Brand new too, huh?
Hey, what's the symbol on the front of them?
I can't even. It says. I think it says New York. Are those
There it
Knicks,
is.
Are those Knicks shoes?
Yeah. No, not Knicks shoes. They New York City. Nikes.
No, they're Knicks shoes. They're Knicks colors,
Representing
right?
the Bronx. Hell yeah. Puerto Rico, Dominican. Hey, ven pa' acá. Listen to
Wait,
the
Doc,
fucking...
the water.
The water, a little bit,
water,
more,
man.
little bit of
A
water.
little more water on it.
Every time you go on one of those things, we're gonna make you have a sip of water.
Drink a little water and a little wine.
Hey, yo.
He doesn't want to be restricted. I understand.
Yeah.
I'm not even fucking drunk, though. This for y'all.
That's what
Our
they
problem
say.
is in 45 minutes. We're foreseeing into the future. What do you think as Robert Pattinson as Batman?
Who was Robert Pattinson, first of all?
Okay, let's
That's
move on.
perfect.
Let's just move on.
He was the guy from Twilight.
Yeah, we need to move on.
I watched Inventing Anna. I'll tell you that.
What's that?
It's on Netflix about that Russian girl who like fucking scammed all these people out of all this money. And it's the girl from Ozark, and she talks like this. She's like, "You don't have my money."
Oh yeah. Kalila tried to get me to watch it.
No,
I didn't want to watch
big
it.
pass. It's really tough. Her voice is the hardest thing because she's doing an accurate impression of this girl, but it's really tough to get through. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's tough.
I like her in Ozarks.
Huh?
I like her in Ozarks.
She's good in that. She does like the little southern drawl, but in this, it's just she does an accurate. Well, I guess as accurate as you could be of this girl, and she was born in Eastern Europe, Russia maybe, and then she moved to Germany. So she's got this weird like half German accent that's Eastern Europe. It's the
Let me try
weirdest
it.
fucking thing. Go ahead.
Say it again.
What you wearing? You look poor.
You look tall. Do it. What you wearing?
What you wearing? You look poor.
Do it again. More vocal. This is it. That's
What
the.
you wearing? You look poor.
See there. That's it.
What you wearing? You look poor.
You know how often Bobby can say that to people?
What?
What you wearing? You look poor.
tall. Don't like it.
Keep going.
Doc,
Donk.
I have this new tequila. I want you to try.
Now you're slipping away into another accent.
You're Russian too. Go ahead, Doc.
I'm Russian too. All right.
Let's do it again.
Man, this guy's good at improv.
Yeah.
Huh? Never misses a
It's
beat.
amazing, right?
Never misses a beat.
Imagine that was a live show.
Yeah.
Yeah, me,
So,
yeah. We're
me-
at
me now.
Improv Olympic.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. What them rules?
Give me the rules.
Yeah.
Give me the rules. Tino.
Doc, what you wearing? You look poor.
I would like.
Nice French.
No, he's,
Oh, it's not.
Well, what is this?
He's doing a.
I'm trying to fucking. They don't use the little.
It's Doc. What you wearing? You look poor.
You look poor.
I look fantastic. Fuck you.
Really good.
Very good.
You're hired.
I mean,
If I'm casting for this show, I'm like, we've got the boyfriend.
yeah. If I'm casting for like an industrial film for Southwest Airlines, you fucking got it.
Bro,
Dude,
I am
I
horrible.
just had to go do I had to go to ADR because I did a couple of scenes in that movie House Party. They're bringing back Hidden Plays, which by the way, 25 years ago, I think yesterday was the original release of House Party, but they're remaking it, and I did it, and I had to go to ADR, and I was like, the line was really tame, and they were like, oh, we want to replace the word vagina with something, a little bit less than. I was like, for the movie, it's like a fucking, it'll be an online film.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, it's because it's going to be for airplanes and shit too. And I was like, oh, fuck. I don't like when anything, it's going to be on an airplane, because then if I see someone watching a thing that I'm on,
Yeah.
it gives me the biggest panic attack.
Really?
Oh my fucking God. On an airplane, it's happened a few times where I'm like,
You know what I did?
what?
I was on one episode of Sean Saves the World. Sean Hayes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And they played it in the airport.
On the airplane.
Yeah, and I just kind of walked up and down the
Hello. Hello.
Well, not like blatantly, but I was just kind of like looking at the
it was
screen,
blatant.
just locking eyes with people and stuff like that. Was really weird.
That's why Bobby didn't want to fly and do shows during the pandemic because he didn't want to wear a mask. He wanted people to see it was him on the plane. That's why. You like the attention. You're an attention whore. You're a fucking whore for attention.
But you know what? I have to be honest with my mom though. If I'm with my mom, I want to get recognized because I want to show her that like she was wrong.
She was. What do you mean she was right?
I know. No, because when I started comedy, she goes, my mom and dad were like, don't call us.
Yeah.
Again, pretty much. And I would beg for money and this and that was a struggle. And they would say, you're not funny. You're never going to work. Not good. Right? And I just kept going and going. And then it's like now, you know, I just kind of like.
She might be right. The old buka lady might be right.
Yeah.
Did you get her some book, by the way? Did you end up booking with her?
No.
What did you take her to eat? Did you go
Morton's.
fancy? Morton's. You love Morton's.
I went to No, we tried to go to Maestro's. We tried to go to these other places, but we went to Morton's. It was a fun night. We saw Batman too with her.
That is cute. You did all that as a fam.
Yeah, I love my mom, you know.
And
can I say this? I sleep better
your brother said this to me
at
2
my
nights ago.
parents' house.
Yeah.
My mom's house than anywhere else on planet Earth.
He told me you actually got rest, and he was kind of awake, but he was like, Bob actually slept for like 3-4 hours.
No, I would sleep for like 9 hours.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah.
Like solid sleep?
And also, I haven't dreamt in a year.
You had dreams?
I had dreams
What
that
were
I could
they?
remember. I don't remember, but I just remember waking up, go, oh, I had a dream, like being aware that I had one.
Yeah.
So it was, I don't know what it is. It's hot. The bed sucks.
Oh, it's shitty, and you
It's a
sleep well.
shit environment.
Well,
you should see, dude. This is what's in my room, dude.
Do you have dreams, Doc? Do you remember your dreams?
Yeah, I always
I wanna
have
show you
dreams. That's
this
kind of weird.
fucking-
He ain't had a dream for a year straight, almost a
I
year.
don't really dream that much.
Really?
Yeah, my brain's occupied.
Fuck.
Yeah, you get to dream because,
So
you know.
this is in
ain't got shit to
You
do.
got shit
Okay.
going
the
on.
room that I stay in.
Stop,
Is
Doc.
this? This was in it.
What is that? That's a mannequin? That's the creepiest thing I've ever seen.
Right.
Oh, that's fucking weird.
Yeah. So that's in the room. So I go, oh, my mom has this in there. So I turned off the lights to go to bed. Mm-hmm. Fuck it! And I just fucking I threw it. You know what I mean?
Is it a graduation thing? Does it have like a
She
cap and
never
gown?
graduated from anywhere.
And she's got a cap and gown.
Yeah, and then she has fucking Mystique hair. I don't know what the fuck that is.
I like it.
That wig. But she has this all over the house.
Let me see. That's
mannequins.
That's like my school colors too. It's maroon and
Yeah,
gold.
yeah.
Maybe did your mom go to ASU and you just don't know it?
No. She wants to go, and that's why I think she has that.
There's also like Nefertiti is down there. Is she a big fan of?
Oh my god, it's just Egyptian stuff all over the house.
Oh my god, up there
Statues,
too, more Egyptian.
yeah, everywhere.
Why do you think your mom's obsessed with that? Did she build the pyramids? Did the Koreans build the pyramids?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Oh my god.
And I think the Koreans have something to do with aliens.
Google that to see if Koreans might be aliens or have anything to do with the pyramids, because I got to tell you something. The more I think about it,
Do y'all even have pyramids in Korea?
of course they have pyramids, in Korea.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
Just, hey, calm
They
down.
found Cleopatra's cousin, Domino,
Domino
in Puyong.
and Puyong.
Yeah.
Pyongyang, Korea?
Yeah, and they're just a gigantic. It's twice the size of the temple. I mean, the pyramids in Egypt.
Yeah.
And there's a
that big.
mechanical door. Yeah, like a futuristic mechanical door that you press a button. It's like a little button, and there's a mechanic that opens it, but they think it's alien origin.
Well, look at this.
What's so funny?
I'm just, that's just sound magical. They don't even.
The world is magical, bud.
Yeah,
that's
open
whatever.
your eyes,
Give
dude.
a fuck.
If you weren't
Guantanamo.
so buzzed off of the wine.
Hey, Guantanamo the Great was a monarch, and
They believe the aliens like spoke through him.
Guantanamo was
Korean.
Korean.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
Yes, dude.
Guantanamo was a Korean.
Zoom in on the about, please, on the right hand side. No, go back and just zoom in on the about. Guantanamo the Great was the 19th monarch of Goryeo. His full posthumous name means entombed in Guksangyang, broad expander of domain, peacemaker, supreme
Can I
king.
just stop?
The aliens spoke through.
When you say
Guantanamo.
Korean words and cities and stuff, you don't have to do the accent.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
You speak through it. Read it again and read it normally, please.
Okay.
Because this is the way you know. Is the great was the 19th monarch of.
I'll do it again.
All right.
Gwanggaedo the Great was the 19th monarch of Goguryeo. His full posthumous name means entombed in Gukgangsang, broad expander of domain, peacemaker, supreme king. Sometimes abbreviated to Howatawang. His era name is 𝘽𝙤𝙗𝙗𝙗, and he's occasionally recorded as 𝘽𝙤𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗.
Yeah.
So this dude, the alien spoke through.
People believe that, yeah.
People believe he spoke. No. We believe it. We believe it. The alien spoke through 𝘽𝙤𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗. Why does that name sound not Korean? Say it with a Korean accent.
𝘽𝙤𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗.
𝘽𝙤𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗.
Do one?
¡Guandoguero!
Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it's Spanish.
Yeah.
Is that 𝘽𝙤𝙗𝙗 right there?
That's him in a movie. It was a TV series actually in 2011.
So alien spoke through this dude, and he communicated to the people of the time, the future.
Yeah, he was some sort of peacemaker.
Love that.
That's amazing. It's sort of how the Japanese thought that Emperor Hirohito was a sun god.
They thought he was
a literal sun god, and they're like, we'll die for our god.
What's the chances that he wasn't?
1 in a zillion.
What if he was?
He could have been.
Because how do you know? Dude, what if you're a god? What if you're a god?
Shit.
And you know what I'm reinforcing?
What?
You know what I'm reinforcing right now?
What are you referring to?
Oh, this is God syndrome. I mean, you already have God syndrome anyway.
You have God syndrome.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I don't.
Oh, fuck yeah.
No, I don't.
He does.
on, bro.
You
He
have a God
doesn't need-
complex.
Who yields his power more?
You always saying white power. You be throwing that shit out.
Right?
First
and
of
always
all-
doing,
That's in your
always
heart.
doing this.
First
hey, Doc,
of
always
all.
doing this.
What is
What the
that?
fuck does this mean?
First
What
of
is that?
all,
When I say hello, don't go okie dokie like that, okay?
that is only at the meetings. I've never brought that to this.
yeah.
That's for me and my buds.
Yeah.
Pete, wink, wink.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you something. Your God complex is way worse than mine. You bullied Carlos into not having coffee the first 6 seconds you were in this room.
Carlos, how long have I known you?
Same amount of time as I've known you.
No, who's
13 years.
known you longer, me or Andrew?
I have known Bobby a little longer because of certain reasons.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
So our history is deeper.
No, it's not.
It is years deeper. And we have also other
During those
things-
years that you met him, you didn't do anything for him. You probably bullied him then too.
All right. So can I just say how we know or no?
Yeah, you can say it.
Okay. So at one point, you know what I mean?
You were
Pop.
abusing substances together.
Yeah, at one point, Pop here was sober.
I know.
And that's how we knew each other.
Okay.
But that's a deeper connection. If you knew
It's
anything
not.
about...
Did you ever call him? Check in on him? No.
Huh?
Carlos, don't fucking look at his
No,
face.
I'm not. I'm like
when he
really
plants
trying to
you.
remember, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd know. Because it would happen more frequently. You'd
That
remember.
hurts.
I took the bus to Cedars to meet Bobby, though.
Yeah, there we go.
That's you doing another thing for him.
Yeah, because my car broke down, right?
Yeah, I guess looking back, you were on the way too.
Yeah. There we go. Together.
God complex.
That's not God compliment.
You're a boss. You boss everybody around. God complex is an unshakable belief characterized by consistently inflating feelings of personal ability, privilege, or infallibility. That's you.
But my tone is very peasant-like.
I mean,
How-
that's the juxtaposition.
What do you mean?
Because you sucker people. You're a sociopath. You sucker people into thinking that you're a peasant when really you've got this cape.
All right. I have two things going on.
Please.
All right. I ride between peasant, like I'm nothing, I got nothing, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know, also there's a lot of shame and guilt involved with
That's
it.
because you have imposter syndrome. That's why.
Right, and then there's the other extreme where not extreme, but I have this thing like the rules don't apply to me.
Correct.
Right. But I don't think the rules you think apply to you as well.
That's not true. I obey
I think
all
you
the
can
rules.
say things like when you get a parking ticket, do you pay it right away?
100%. But I rarely get one because I obey the rules. When's the last time I had a parking ticket? I can't even tell you.
Okay. When you get
You've
pulled-
never fed a meter in LA.
Never.
Never. This dude
how the fuck do you know?
Because he
Dude,
knows.
I have tickets just sitting on your windshield for like 3 months.
That's a
this
fucking
guy
fact.
used to park in a parking lot.
Your Prius at one point had a ticket that was so old on it sunburnt it into the glass.
That's real talk.
That is a real statement. There was
That's real talk, Bobby.
a sunburned parking ticket
I
into
see
your
what this
glass.
is. I see what this is. All right.
No, it's not a thing.
This is what it is, you fucking dipshits. All
Whoa.
right. This is what the fuck it is. All right.
Whoa.
It's coming
Whoa,
out.
what do you mean? Whoa.
It's coming
Whoa.
out.
You're fucking angering me.
Oh
dude.
my God.
You've got me up against the wall, dude. I'm putting it out.
Oh,
You put me and Putin in a fucking corner,
we
dude.
Ukraine?
We're gonna attack Ukraine, dude.
Oh man, we Ukraine now?
Yeah, so check it out, dude.
Don't bomb me, dog.
Here's the real honest truth, right? The reason why I have parking tickets on my fucking windshield, right?
Because you don't fucking
No, I don't know what to do with them.
Are you fucking?
take them off and pay them
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
on the internet.
Yeah, but I don't know how.
There's a website
It's
at
like
the bottom.
2 weeks ago, I just learned how to tell time on the sticks.
You mean the clock?
Yeah, the clock. So Mark Maron taught me how to do it on Tiger belly.
50 years old.
Yeah, because I refuse to learn.
Oh, that's
Why?
what the God
Because I
complex is.
Out of stubbornness. Like I've had girlfriends go, it's easy, let me teach you. I don't ever want to know. I'm digital for life.
Have you paid off parking tickets now? Are they all gone?
But then what I had to do is get some dude to do it.
To pay off your parking tickets.
Yeah, I don't pay anything. Like my dude, Clinton, I don't want to say his last name. My dude, Clinton, I've been with him for 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
And he all checks, right? And everything goes to him. The reason why is if it goes to me, it'd be all gone.
Or you wouldn't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
I know your business manager, Clinton.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something about this guy.
What?
It might take him 2 or 3 full weeks to cash a check. I sent the guy a check.
Yeah.
He cashed it like a month later.
I know, because...
How old is that dude?
He's like 90 years old.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I called one time. I was like, what's your business address? He's like, hold on. And he like walked outside and read it off the wall.
Yeah. He's a black guy. I trust black.
What the fuck does that have to do with
He's an
anything?
old black guy. I like him.
What is
Giving
that?
back.
Giving back.
Giving back. That's what I'm
Give
talking
back,
about.
right?
Hell
I like to
yeah.
give back, right?
you know.
We go together, right?
He's your business manager?
Blacks and Asians go together,
That's
right?
what I'm talking about.
No,
Remember the
don't
riots?
do that.
Well,
We
no.
did it together, did we not?
You
don't
shot at
know.
each other.
I know, but we were still looting.
At each other. You
Yeah,
were
we're looting each other, dude.
Stay away from my store. You drink, you buy. Like that.
All right, so stop.
No. Let that go.
I'm not gonna.
That's the kind of stuff I love to hear.
Yeah.
You drink, you buy.
You drink, you buy.
And the phrase
First
is
of all,
you
what
break,
you're
you
saying
buy.
is it's you touch, you buy.
You break,
it's not
you
you
buy.
drink.
You break, you
because
buy.
if I've never seen blind people go into a liquor store, a Korean liquor store, and just start drinking.
You ain't met
beer.
my father. Then.
What?
You ain't met my father. My real father. That's what the fuck he used to do. I used to get mad at him.
So you used to go to liquor stores to just drink in the store?
Grocery stores, he used to just grab the apple juice, drink it, put it back on the shelf. And I said, what the fuck? I said, man, dog, this
Dude.
never got caught. And then when I asked him, I said, Pops, man, why would you do that shit? He said, fuck him, I'm thirsty. I said, you still got to pay for this shit. He's like, man, fuck it, I ain't paying for this
Really?
shit. And then they never,
Did you ever like just if he was going down one aisle, you just went to another aisle because you didn't want to be caught?
I used to just like fake. Yeah, just like that. I used to fake like I got something to do. Like, Pops, I'm going to go over here and look at something. And he'd be like, all right. And then he'd come over there drinking the goddamn juice too. And then he put it back. I said, man, fuck, don't bring the evidence over. He was just fucking
He goes to the magazine section, the colognes and stuff that's in the magazine. He just his body.
I used to do that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real talk.
Butcher box.
Can I say something right now? Last night I made spaghetti.
I
But I wanted some ground beef.
Oh, yeah?
But I'm cool because I have Butcher Box. It's in the downstairs. I have a specific freezer
For Butcher
this
Box.
meat. It's the best meat in the market, right? I had a delicious meat sauce spaghetti last night. Meal prepping is difficult. Butcher Box makes it easy, my friends.
Yep.
Butcher Box is a subscription service that takes the guesswork out of finding high quality meat. Butcher Box sources their meat from partners with the highest standards for quality. No more searching the grocery store for 100% grass-fed meat, beef, free-range organic chicken, wild-caught seafood, and more. Their sourcing decisions are made holistically, keeping the farmer, the planet, the animal, and your family in mind.
No antibiotics or hormones. Each box contains 8 to 14 pounds of meat. That's so much, depending on the box you choose. That's enough for 24 individual meals. They're packed fresh and shipped frozen for your convenience. I got to tell you, my favorite, they have the pork chops. Papa loves that pork chop.
Yeah.
I like it. That'll do, pig. I say that when I cook it. That'll do, pig,
Yeah.
as I flip it over.
They have like little nugget chicken chunk,
Oh,
right? And I have
chunk.
an air fryer, and I make nuggets at home with Butcher Box meat.
Chick nugs. This is your chance to never have to shop for ground beef again. That's right. ButcherBox is giving new members free ground beef for life, plus a $10 off coupon. Sign up at butcherbox.com/badfriends to get 2 pounds of ground beef for free in every order for the life of your membership, plus a $10 off coupon. Log on to butcherbox.com/badfriends and claim this deal. BetterHelp.
This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp Online Therapy. Andrew, relationships take work, buddy.
Tell me about it.
A lot of us will drop anything to go help someone we care about. We'll go out of our way to treat other people well, but often do we give ourselves the same treatment, Doc? I don't think you do.
No.
This month, BetterHelp Online Therapy wants to remind you to take care of your most important relationship, the one that you have with yourself, Doc.
That's huge.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's hitting the gym, make time for your haircut, trying therapy, you're your greatest asset. Let me say this. Both Bob and I are big advocates for therapy. Any sort of mental health help that you can get. If this is for you, that's great too. We recommend it because it's online therapy that offers video and phone, even live chat sessions, but you don't have to be on video if you don't want, if it makes you uncomfortable. It's more affordable than in-person therapy. You're going to be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. Give it a try. See why 2 million people have tried BetterHelp online therapy. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, and Bad Friend listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/badfriends.
That's BETTERHELP.com/badfriends.
No, it's not a guy company.
That's how you do. That's how you talk to people, though. You have no like
What are you talking about? You don't see how I talk to people. You don't exist in my world.
stuff like that. Hurts. You just
No, it
say
doesn't
things to hurt people.
You don't exist.
Hurts again. Ow. Owie. Owie.
You don't see how I talk to people. I'm extremely polite and sweet to people.
Yeah, it's a.
He can vouch for that.
It's a mask.
Okay.
There's two sides to him, right?
Yeah, what's underneath?
Hello, how are you? What a great restaurant. Isn't this a delight? Or whatever. That's you.
Is that what I sound like at a
You're
restaurant?
to me, you do. That's what all white people sound like. But when you know you and you're just having a conversation, there's a lot of like, just listen to me, man. I know what this is. This is what it is.
Look at this.
I can't believe. Yeah.
Excessive pampering or criticism from parents or a genetic predisposition. Fuck if that isn't Bobby Lee.
That's you
Fuck
too,
if
man.
that isn't, look at Carlos.
Yeah.
If
Your
that isn't
biological
you,
dad
never have I've
you.
never been pampered ever. It was the opposite. Criticism from parents or a genetic predisposition. That's you in spades. That's like you to the fucking.
Wait, criticism from parents or a genetic predisposition.
A genetic predisposition.
Right. So I don't think I have a genetic predisposition.
Yeah, you do.
But you
think
have
I was
these.
born that way.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, gods are born.
See?
Are born.
Kid thinks he's a god.
No, I don't. Maybe.
Well, is the God complex part of Napoleon complex too? Being little, you might have a little.
That was also
know what I mean?
fake. Napoleon was average height for his size for his time period.
Yeah, that shit made me
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of mad.
And
He
it's
was
not the same
5'8".
thing, Doc. Sorry, it's not the same thing.
It is the same.
It's relative to each other, I think.
He's just saying you've got a complex.
Napoleon complex is because he's small.
He wasn't small. He was average size.
I'm just
for the
saying
time.
what the actual meaning means.
He was 5'6". That's like your height.
No, 5'4". They should call it Bobby complex.
5'5". Napoleon was taller than you.
You were taller than him too, though, man.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
That's good. How tall does it say I am? 6'1", papa.
Yeah.
That's a fact right there. American.
See-
You better believe it, boy.
See, I think white
Who the
people,
fuck put those
I
together?
think white people in general have a God complex.
Yeah.
I think deep
In
down
America,
inside,
yeah.
I think a
Racism
lot
is
of
so
white people
dog
deep down inside, and will you agree with me? A lot of white people, I'm not saying all, but a lot of white people deep down inside think that they're better.
Yeah.
Do you think that?
Think.
They know that they're better.
That's right.
Right. So,
But do you
feel
think?
that?
Well, you know what I think too, though. I
Go
also
ahead,
think
Doc. I'd
the
love
more-
to hear your insights.
That sounded a little.
No,
Okay,
go
well,
ahead.
all right,
I'm really
well.
serious.
No, he
But
wants
what
to
I'm
do a
saying is, I
racial tag
think
team.
like if you're the dominant species within your or dominant race within that particular country, that particular race is gonna have a God complex. Like over in Africa, Africans have a God complex.
Oh.
Russians have a God complex.
In Korea,
Mexicans,
Koreans,
yeah. Like if he go to Mexico, they don't give a fuck about this guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like
They do think I'm Canelo when
They
I go down
love Mexicans love the show Mixology. They
Yeah,
just
they
do.
love it.
They
They were
just
big
love
fans.
it. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Big
but I'm
fan.
just saying like
And-
like. After a while, they gonna tell him, "You better learn Spanish." He can't just go over there just talking English and tell everybody, "You got to learn English."
Now you sound like
That's
a white
how we do.
Republican here in America.
Yeah.
Come over here, you better learn English, boy.
But that would be anywhere. It's
I
just
thought you died, Herman Cain. What the fuck?
that was good.
Yeah,
that was good. Yeah, you
I'm
do.
alive and well.
Yeah. That was
Every-
funny.
but I-
It was funny when Herman died. He was still tweeting afterwards. You remember that?
Yeah, when he was dead, he would tweet. There was tweets coming out.
Yeah.
What?
And
Huh?
posthumous tweets from Herman Cain. What did he die of? It was COVID, right?
COVID. Yeah.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
What?
He's like.
Dude, he went to that Tulsa Trump rally, and no, this is in the height of COVID.
I know, but
not a
dude-
single person with a mask in that thing.
But just in case you thought Biden's candidacy was going to be anything other than completely nuts, Team Trump has released a new video, and David Allen Greer goes, "Aren't you dead?"
That's classic.
By the way, how boss is that Herman Cain can
Fucking
tweet from the
hilarious.
grave? The Cain Gang. That's a great name. The Cain Gang.
So
like-
I believe that. You're right. Maybe you're right. But some societies, like Koreans, they might have a God complex, but they don't have a history of oppressing another group of people.
Each other, right?
Are you fucking out of your
Yeah,
mind?
what the fuck?
What do you mean?
You don't think Asians had fucking? They didn't oppress.
Koreans didn't have slaves. We didn't fly.
Did Koreans have slaves?
Yeah, Google that.
Yeah, because I think that's fucking wrong.
Somebody built them pyramids. It wasn't just somebody like, we gonna go.
Yeah,
Korea had the longest unbroken chain.
Korea
had the longest unbroken chain of slavery of any society in history, spanning 1,500 years. Fuck off.
That's not what it says. Zoom it in. My eyes are blurry.
Go
Zoom
back,
it in.
Carlos.
I want to read it. All right.
Read it out loud, you piece of shit.
Get close. All right. Korea had the longest unbroken chain of slavery of any society in history. Holy shit.
You guys are fucking scumbags.
We're scumbags. We're fuckos.
Dude, that's insane.
That's super insane.
But who? Who did we enslave?
Find out.
Yeah, who did we enslave?
Well, a caste system, first of all, you fucking enslaved your own fucking people. The Nobi.
That doesn't count.
Yes, it does.
How does that count?
That's even more repulsive. Your own brother?
If I have kids and I have a sweatshop, turn the machines on. Let's make some Nikes. I mean, come on.
It's fucking gross.
It is. It's nasty.
It's weird.
But I think
and
that's
disgusting.
why we approach it. We try to make some fun of this bullshit.
I love you, Doc. I really, honestly, your perspective on comedy and trying fucked up jokes is probably the reason why I think we get along so well.
Hell yeah.
Because you sling it. You might as well throw it.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
honestly, dude, and this is my honest truth. Here's what I've always loved about you. Is I always thought you were funny. I've always encouraged you, right?
That's true.
Is that true or not?
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
I think you're hilarious, and I always thought you were magical. But here's the thing: you could take it.
There. Man, there's this weird thing about comedy where people think you're not supposed to be vulnerable in comedy. But then they watch the Golden Girls and then they watch Martin, they see Cole or Rose and they laugh hysterically. It's like, yeah, I'm like the Rose and Cole sometimes. I can take it. You throw it out, I'm sitting back, and then I could be the guy to give it. It's just like one of those things. So I don't trip on it. You know what I'm saying?
I love that statement.
Yeah, it's good.
That's pretty powerful.
Very powerful.
But it is true. Also, we get sometimes on this show, like we're fucking around so much, we're joking around. But then when we do get serious, there are moments when we have to let it sit and be real and then joke about it afterwards. But comics are always expected to constantly pump out comedy and jokes and jokes and jokes. But we have our vulnerable moments. Bobby showed a lot of vulnerability. When you went away, your phone calls were super vulnerable to me.
Yeah.
It was heavy.
Really heavy.
But I mean, I'm glad we have to have that thing too. That has to exist because it's got to be real love beyond all the comedy.
Well, when you look back at my,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Feel that shit.
Doc.
Because when I was growing up in comedy in the 90s, just the people above me.
80s.
I mean, oh, fuck up. The 80s. The people above me were so mean.
It's the same for me when I started.
I know, but I think we're nicer to the young people.
Oh my God. I love
10 times
But
nicer.
but I think the difference is, and I'll be honest.
Yeah.
The younger people now in comedy, I think are funnier at a younger age than we were.
My God, there's some young kids like Trevor Wallace. One time,
Yeah,
I
you
had no
love
idea
him.
who he was, and I followed him at the Improv, and I would look down. Oh, this white guy got this. I didn't watch a set.
This white guy, I got this. You're a fucking...
in my head.
Yeah.
In my head, I didn't say it out loud.
All right.
And I struggled.
You did.
Yeah, because I didn't take it seriously, and I walked up, and he crushed. You could hear it.
Yeah.
And then when I was on stage, I was just like, oh,
Yeah.
this guy's good.
You know who kills? You know who I really like?
Who?
Because you've talked about Trevor on the show before, but I want to give I like Matt Lockwood. Do you know who that is?
Oh, man.
Love him.
Yeah, he crushes.
Yeah,
That dude
he's
fucking,
funny on the podcast.
I think he's so fucking funny. But he's part. I don't know age-wise how old he is, but he's part of. I mean, the younger group of guys.
Oh, even before Trevor, you think?
He about the same age.
I don't know how old
Or
they
is he
are. I don't
young?
know
Yeah.
how old any of these fucking guys are. But I mean,
Well, when I first saw Taylor Tomlinson, I'm like, oh yeah,
her special just came out.
yeah. I mean, just amazing.
Trevor's 29. He's a young guy.
Amazing.
Let me ask y'all this.
Yeah.
Now, you was talking about how hard people were on you in the 90s or the 50s or whatever time you grew up. So now, think about this. Well, do you think you would have been able to handle...
Slow it down.
I'm trying,
Yeah,
bro.
it's not a job interview. Slow it down.
But do you think you would have been able to handle living in New York and being a comic? Because you know how they were. Or are.
I think it would have been the same for Bobby.
You think so?
Yeah, only because I think New York gets this credit like they're more gritty than us for some reason in the world of comedy. Comedy was just as competitive. It's just I think New York peers were a little bit more harsh to each other, more like you know, maybe they pushed each other more, and that is a joke-centric city of like hardcore joke writers, but it doesn't mean the competition wasn't as tough out here. Maybe, you know, I think out here it was more like a lot of personality-based comedy came out of LA more so than thoroughbred joke writers. I'll give them that. Yeah. But also we've caught up to them at this point. There's plenty of fucking phenomenal joke writers that coming out of LA and other places, not New York. They just kind of claim that fame. But for Bobby, the competition was insanely thick and also littered with everyone that wasn't him. You know what I mean? It was like...
Yeah, because back when I did it, there was like 3 Asian dudes I was aware of.
If that,
right? There was Dat Fan.
Yeah,
he was Steve Byrne.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then Ken started doing it, but
that was later. Yeah,
a couple years later. So there wasn't. But my mom always says, you know, if I did not come to America, that's
no, that's a pretty good impression. Yeah,
you would have, you know, you would have carried rice in Korea.
Also,
as a job,
buka
and buka. So but I my argument is, Mom, there's comedy there too. I mean, I think I would have, no matter what society I lived in, unless it was like, I was in like a Cambodian person that was living in the Pol Pot regime or something, Khmer Rouge.
Tough.
There's no opportunity there.
Sure.
But any place that was there was opportunity, I think I would have been able to survive and done it.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be doing stand up.
Yeah, but I would have done some form of comedy. And my friend Danny Cho, you know Danny?
I don't think so.
So Danny Cho was, I used to do this sketch on Mad TV called Johnny Gone and Pongo.
Oh, I know this guy.
Put Johnny Gone and Pongo.
Oh yeah.
Johnny Gone and Pongo.
Gone?
Johnny Gone, G-A-N, and Pongo. Just put it in something to see what happens. There we go. So go to the duo with the second one. So I used to do a sketch called Johnny Gone, you know what I mean? And he's basically, I have my own talk show in this island off of Thailand, you know what I mean? And it's a makeshift, you know what I mean, talk show. And I just he didn't say much. I used to slap him in the face. And then if you lift open the shirt, there's a underdeveloped, he has a twin that was underdeveloped. On his body. So he would talk. So there's a Korean guy coming out of his belly. And he would talk. So after, you know, Mad TV was over, he was doing stand-up and he says to me one day, he goes, there's no stand-up in Korea. And I go, okay. And he goes, dude, this is the most racist sketch. I did 20 of these.
But it's about Koreans, no?
No, they're Thai, and it's so stereotypical. It's so fucking backwards.
King Lau, Johnny Gone.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Bob.
First movie we've seen is Little Miss Sunshines. Let me tell you what it is. I don't know what it is. The movie starts and I say, I don't know what's doing this here. This movie sucks. The people in it is these. George Clooney's, Dakota Fanning,
Bob,
Helen Hunt, Dick Cheney's.
So anyway, so that dude started the stand-up scene in Korea.
And it's doing well.
Yeah.
You keep in contact with him?
Yeah, and I also have to say that maybe I have a little something to do with it.
How?
Well, I gave this kid a shot.
But you didn't put any effort into him opening shit up in Korea.
I went,
do it.
Yeah, I gave him a wink.
That's it.
But you know what, dude? My encouragement means something. No? Okay.
Yeah, I'll tell you what is weird. And I talked about this on my show on Whiskey Ginger. There is this weird looming thing about Scientology that like nobody talks about in LA, but it's fucking everywhere. It's everywhere.
Scientology?
Oh my God.
What?
They're like the 3rd largest property owner in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
They own everything. That means there's thousands of them, but no one talks about who is it.
Yeah. I mean, I dated one. You know that, right?
I know. We talked to Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, it's not a conversation piece, and yet they're fucking everywhere. How come nobody wants to talk about it?
Well, it was in the movie, the Scientology movie.
Would it become clear, going clear?
Yeah, going clear.
What do you mean?
About all the real estate that they own? And
no, but I'm saying, you have to be friends with a lot of people that are Scientologists and just not know it.
Yeah, I mean,
you have to be.
Yeah.
Just by proxy, we're here. That's what weirds me out. Is I'm like, how come no one tells me about it, or they don't even bring it up?
Yeah,
they don't recruit you.
No, you know what's funny? My first fucking audition in LA was for a Scientology movie. You know they have their own video production company?
Yeah.
I got an audition off of like Craigslist or some bullshit, and it was like looking for young, eager 20-something-year-old men to be in a whatever, blah, 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 video production. So I went to the Church of Scientology on Franklin. You know the Franklin one?
Yeah.
And I knew nothing about it. I had just moved here. I've never even heard of it before. And I went into this little...
The Celebrity Center.
And I went in this little audition room, and they made me fill out all this paperwork. Dude, it was endless. And in my mind, I was like, fuck, auditions are... you got to sign away your soul for these things. And then at the end of it, I realized, oh, this is a church, huh? It's a church thing.
Yeah.
Like I finally caught fire.
There's a gigantic marble head statue of fucking L. Ron Hubbard.
I didn't know
lobby.
who that was. I was 21 years old.
Who'd you think that was?
I thought it was Ron
Sir
Howard.
Lawrence Olivier?
I thought it was Ron Howard.
Yeah,
Not L. Ron Hubbard. I thought it was Ron Howard. I misheard it.
Plus, there's like...
Opie, my hero.
There's all this naval drapery, and then they have the can machines.
I was poor. I needed money. They were going to give me money.
Don't get me angry. I'm just asking a question.
No, but I'm telling you my answer. I was a dumb, poor 21-year-old who was like, I can't eat this month. I'll take anything.
Did you get the part?
No, as soon as I found out it was a church,
Yeah.
I immediately jetted because I was like, I don't want to do some religious bullshit that I know nothing about.
Yeah, that would have been dangerous.
It was bad, right?
Yeah.
But I seriously, I went in a room, I filled out all this stuff. It was like, do you have a history of, it started off small. It's like, do you ever have a history of health conditions, mental illness in your family, cancer? And I was like, why do I need to know all this medical shit?
Yeah.
And I filled out fucking all of it. So somewhere in the books, they've got a half a Santino audition.
Yeah, but there was a time in Hollywood
and I wish I
where you
landed
couldn't even
it.
say the word. Like Mad TV did a sketch. You remember that movie, My Big Fat Greek Wedding?
Love.
We did a sketch called My Big Fat Scientology Wedding.
Mm-hmm.
We built the set. We casted it. The lawyers came in. They shut it down.
Because somebody up top at...
But that's how much power they had. So at the time, like even talking about this right now makes me scared.
No, what the fuck?
I know, but at that time, though...
We're not saying anything bad.
I know, but at that time, you have to understand the kind of power they had in Hollywood.
Yeah,
because remember they sued the IRS, like thousands of people sued the IRS, the Scientologists, and then they gave them religious immunity. What is it? Tax the IRS tax.
Yeah.
Well, some of the biggest stars are Scientologists, right?
Name me some.
Will Smith,
Tom Cruise.
I don't know.
Cruise.
Will Smith?
Yeah, Will Smith, Kirstie Alley, Tom Cruise. What does that say?
John Travolta.
Nancy Cartwright, who voices Bart.
Travolta.
Travolta was.
Yeah.
He's not on there anymore though. But anyway.
Giovanni Ribisi.
Is he?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because the girl that I dated.
I do want to see Xenu. I'm not gonna lie.
I do want to see him too.
Well, that's why they get you. They get you.
Yeah.
You get a little bit of money in your pocket. They're like, dude, $100,000. You can meet Xenu. You're like, what is he like?
Dude, it's funny because that's like you have to pay the hundreds of thousands of dollars of classes to get to even that level, and years and years. And then imagine you work all this time, 20 years, you finally get to the 9th level, whatever it is. They give you a briefcase, and then there's like writings of, like handwritten letters and stuff by L. Ron Hubbard. But then they tell you about Xenu then.
Yeah.
And I can only imagine what you would have done. You would have been.
Imagine
you would have snapped.
They hand me the briefcase and they walk out of the room and then they come back. I'm just jerking off in the briefcase. I'm like, this is all I've ever wanted. Dude, I buy into none of this stuff. I think it's all gobbledygook.
But I do want to say, as their defense,
no, I don't care. I
want to defend them.
I have nothing against the people. I don't give a shit. I don't buy it.
You know how like sometimes when you talk to people, like comics especially, and they never really tell you how they feel or what's going on, or even like fake shit like, great set when they haven't even seen your set or whatever.
I hate that.
Yeah, I hate that. But Scientologists are very like clear. And so when I did date one, I knew exactly what was going on, how she felt. You know what I mean?
She was just honest. Maybe that was a character trait and not Scientology.
No, it was that because her mom was like that. Her people around her were like that. They're just very like clear.
Did she ever try to recruit you to the church?
Yeah.
Did you ever think about it?
I went there and I did the machine.
If the pussy was good enough, you'd be a Scientologist today. That's the truth. If the trap was good, you'd be there. You'd be there.
She was a beautiful girl.
Pussy has made some guys do fucking all sorts of tricks.
Yeah, if she was like a 10, right? I think I would be like, I'd have scales on my face. I'd Xenu scales, right? I'd have the implants. I think I would look like him. Yeah, I'd wear the blue suit. I would scrub.
You'd go to, what is it called? What's the one in Florida? The one in Tampa. What is it called? They're
Yeah.
Sea Org.
Sea Org,
yeah.
I'd probably have a different language. Like, say hi to me.
Meow.
Bobby, what the fuck? What is that? In the middle of a set on stage?
Right.
You're like, yeah, my friend and I were traveling. You're like, oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that guy. There they are right now, lined up like Captain. That was, I think, the biggest bother to me was that they mock the military. That's like mock military. They have nothing to do with the military.
Yeah.
This is stolen valor, isn't it? How come they can't clap them for this?
Because it's religion.
But they're mocking them.
Whoa, I don't like the way you fucking said that. We know it's a religion. But
I was saying it confidently.
You have a stake in the claim, man, or what?
No, definitely not.
No, but I mean, like, but truly, this is military garb in a religious form. To me, it's very odd. There's no so military ties.
That guy don't look like he can protect anybody.
That's a girl, by the way.
Oh, it is?
That photo.
Hey, you don't know, you don't know that person's gender.
Oh, no, my bad.
That day could be whatever that day wants.
Yeah. But they get paid like what? Like 15 cents a day. I mean, just crazy.
I don't know if they pay them. I think they donate their time when they go to that Sea Org thing. But then if you snake your way through the thing, then you get like capital gains from other from other members. And then you start to move up and then you start making money.
Do you know where you see them? At the Gelsons on Franklin.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. So it's the Sea Org people.
They're at the Gelsons?
So like Gelson closes at midnight.
And they're there at 11:59.
So if you're like 11, if you're there at 11, you see them.
What are they?
Suits.
They snacking on.
You know what I mean? And I always go, ahoy, or what, you don't know what to say. You don't know what to say, so I go, ahoy, you know what I mean? And I always let them, like,
coming up on your starboard, heads up.
I always let them cut in line.
Oh, because you think.
No, I just feel like, go ahead. I don't want my career to be ruined.
No, you know what it is? You do that because just in case they have the key to the thing.
What thing? To life?
The mystery of the universe.
You think so?
Like if, say, the world ends and, and all these Scientologists are like, you fools, you didn't listen to us. And then they point at Bobby, they're like, he's okay. He's with us.
Yeah.
He let me pass at Gelson's. And then maybe you get lifted up in the spaceship with them.
Yeah.
And they look at Doc and they go, Doc as well.
Yeah.
And they look at me and they're like, fuck no.
I think the reason why is because I am a huge Tom Cruise fan.
Yeah, I like him.
Who's not a Tom Cruise fan?
Let's move to something fun. Bob, Carlos wants me to go to the can real fast. He says he's got some hot ones in here.
All right.
No.
Let me try one.
What if Andrew was tragically killed in an elephant trampling? What if elephants trampled me to death? Do you know what's so insane about this? I was watching Naked and Afraid the other night, and there were elephants going by their camp, and the South African guy was like, they'll barrel right over the bush. They'll fuck you up right over the bush. They'll push it down. And I thought, how the fuck would you get away from an elephant in the middle? You're fucked.
Yeah, dude, if you got trampled by elephants, please don't do that. Because you know what I'd turn into? Moby Dick. I would hunt down every elephant.
Would you really for me?
Out of rage.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah.
But then would you be able to tell people about it?
The one that trampled you, I'd keep him alive. I would keep him alive, right? And I would have...
You'd feed him?
Yeah, feed him like...
Wash him?
Nobu.
You give an elephant Nobu?
I don't know if elephants love
who the fuck doesn't like Nobu?
Sushi, but you want to go to Nobu and they would have to... Well, because of COVID, maybe they have an outdoor area.
They got to have outdoor seating.
Yeah.
Bobby?
Is that
elephant?
a horse or...
He's a horse elephant.
Yeah. Well, how does an elephant sound? Right? He's going, hamachi!
Yes.
Yeah, he loves hamachi.
He's like, new style sashimi!
Right, so if that happened, I would hunt all of them down, kill them, and keep the one that trampled you alive.
I love you.
Thank you, man.
But then you'd secretly kill that guy later in life. You'd keep him around and then you'd slowly kill him.
Oh, I would, slowly, peel his skin.
Dude, they dismantle and they kill people constantly. How many people get killed by elephants a year? No, seriously, this is like a real thing. How often they do? They're aggressive as fuck. Have you ever seen an elephant in real life?
No.
Holy fuck.
I mean, in zoo, but not like...
How human deaths, what is that?
100 to 500.
500 a year. 500 fucking people are dying at the hands of an elephant.
How is that happening repeatedly like that? That's
Dude,
crazy.
because people that live in... Look, elephants have been known to raid villages in South Asia.
Hey, Bobby. So it's a lot of Asians getting killed by...
You fucking...
Slow down. Slow down.
We gotta figure this out.
Fucking rat fucker.
Hey, this is a teachable moment.
I don't give a shit, man.
I'm just asking.
Right, so let me ask you something.
To his point.
You talk to any fucking kid...
Hey.
Sorry, my tone.
Come on,
You talk to any fucking kid. Where do elephants live? Do they say fucking Hong Kong?
Yeah.
Or do they say fucking Africa, bro?
Africa.
Exactly.
Okay.
I bet you more black people get trampled.
Oh,
African,
boy.
You want to do a race war?
Oh, boy.
I'll do a
let's
race
go
war.
with it.
Right?
I bet you we don't.
Why? Why? You're about to say something racist.
I
Why?
ain't about to say nothing racist.
No, just say why and we'll cut it out.
because
why?
black people are like the Tarzan of you know what I'm saying? We communicate
There they go with their
them.
fucking physical eliteness.
Well, he's a hater.
Well,
Yeah.
facts are facts.
Yeah.
Who's going to outrun an elephant? An Asian guy or a black guy? Honestly.
Or Usain Bolt.
Who's your money on?
Yeah.
Usain Bolt or what's the figure skater's name from Korea?
yeah. Nathan Chen.
Is Nathan Chen versus
American.
Usain Bolt? Who's going to win?
But if it was on ice? If it was on ice?
Elephants on ice.
Oh, yeah.
Elephants on ice.
They
You're
can't
right.
skate.
What a good play that
Yeah.
was.
Anyway.
I got to tell
There
you
he
something.
is.
I got to tell you something.
Yeah.
Google this right now because I want to see to prove maybe Doc's point. Where are the majority of elephant deaths? Where do they take place? Where's the highest amount of elephant deaths?
I would say, okay, you're saying China, Asia. I'm saying Africa.
The majority of
Humans.
humans getting killed by elephants. You're saying what? Africa?
Yeah.
And what are you saying, Doc? Asia?
No.
It's actually India. 300 people may be killed.
Yeah,
so it is Asia.
Yeah.
Asia was right. It says
Whoa.
It said South Asia in the clip. So 300
If
people
you
may be
watch
killed
a lot of the
annually.
killings, it's always like an Indian dude fucking around.
Yeah, it's 100%.
Oh, really? Now it's an Indian dude? Well,
you
before
know.
you didn't even know? Give me the fucking
Right,
questions.
right next door. Right next door.
Well, India is in Asia.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
mean,
it's in Asia.
Yeah,
close.
Bobby doesn't want like that though. You don't accept
No,
Indians
he
as
doesn't.
Asian. They're South Asians.
they are. But also like
To be fair, when I was in Tokyo in Japan, I saw elephants everywhere,
in Japan?
all over the streets,
In Japan.
roaming the streets of Tokyo.
Okay, that's crazy. What if Bobby was at Tiananmen Square? When?
That
During
is a
the
really
incident.
good one.
You
Who
mean
wrote
what-
that? Was that you, Pete?
You mean when the guy that chewed gum and he threw it and then he was in prison? Is that Tiananmen Square? Where?
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
The guy with the tank.
Dude, it's the tank. You've never seen the image, this iconic image.
Oh yeah.
that they're saying you standing in front of a tank.
What would you have done if you were him?
I would not.
You know
be-
what? That tank could have kept rolling over Bobby and then not killed him at all. It could have just kept going.
That's funny.
It wouldn't even have touched him.
Yeah.
It would have just gone over his head and he's like, oh, hey!
Yeah. Well,
You would have never, dude,
What?
never stopped in front. You would have never gone in front of a tank. You don't have that kind
it
of shit.
depends on why he's doing it.
Those tanks were going to kill your mom.
Yeah, I would.
Those tanks are going to kill your brother.
Yeah.
Big pause.
I would know. I have to think about it, yeah.
Those tanks are going to kill George. Say it. Nobody can hear you.
No.
Okay. Those tanks are going to kill Fancy. No.
Nope.
Those tanks are going to kill Pete and Carlos together, combined. It's a twofer.
Ooh, nope.
Those Pete's are going to kill Doc.
Yeah.
Really?
You'd stand in front of those tanks are coming to kill me.
No.
No, well, that's a no.
You're right.
Those tanks are going to kill me.
100%.
I fucking love you. You wouldn't
But
do
it's
it?
only because of money.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah. Like,
get
who am I
that.
going to pod with?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. It's like half my income is your life.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
That makes
So
sense.
Don't get trampled by elephants.
All right, here we go. What if Bob, me, Doc, let's do Carlos and Pete and George, had to negotiate their order line in a human centipede?
Okay.
I'm up front.
No, I have to be up front.
No.
I have to be up front.
No, you're in the back.
I'll tell you why.
You're last.
He's last.
Why would I be last?
Because you don't know what we're talking about. So this is
Well,
great.
you do have the short.
That
you
is
do-
true.
You don't know what any of it means, so just be last.
You know what
It's
human
a great
centipede is?
position.
You never saw it?
No.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Well, first of all, you'd be at the end. The reason that's us. The reason you'd be at the end.
Oh, like the elephant walk.
No. In the movie, this is a real movie. These tourists get captured by some. It's hard to explain. Like, imagine this a pitch to a fucking studio. So this is actually what
Yeah,
happened.
I'm a studio executive. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
So,
Dude, we're so excited to read this script, and you wouldn't let us
thank
read
you.
it. But can we just hear what it is?
I'd love to tell you.
Okay, love it.
So,
God, we're so excited. We're such big
basically,
fans.
these American tourists, they go to.
Okay, this is great. A
It's
tourist
great.
movie. I love
They
this.
go to Germany.
Oh my god, and we can shoot in Germany.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so locations.
Location,
We love
location.
Yeah.
It's everything.
And crazy night out, you know what I mean?
Partying.
They run into a German surgeon or, that type of guy.
I love this. Like
They-
Christoph Waltz.
Exactly. Maybe we get him, maybe we don't. We
Okay,
don't know.
that's fine.
And
Yeah.
then they get captured by him.
Ooh.
Right.
Okay, tension, drama.
Tension, drama.
Love this.
Anyway, they capture two girls. right? He captured 2 girls and an Asian guy, a Japanese guy.
Great.
Another, tourist.
Yeah.
Because in Japan, they love to go to different countries.
Do they ever, those
Do
guys?
they not?
And they're just click, 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 click. They
and
love
then,
it. I love
anyway,
it.
he's a surgeon, so these 3 wake up. And so, one, it's a human centipede.
I'm
you
sorry?
love animals?
I love animals.
Yeah, you love David Attenborough?
Oh my God.
Yeah,
One of my favorites.
Like all
yeah.
those,
Yeah.
the ones about with that life, and all the animals. So
Life
I
on
love
the
animals.
hills.
Exactly.
I love
I
them.
love it. Right.
Love them.
Anyway, so he makes the 3 a human centipede. So how this works is, crazy.
You're not in it.
It's crazy.
Oh,
Like,
God.
This is a make believe guy.
I love this movie already.
Anyway, he surgically implants their mouths to each other's butthole. So the guy in the front has the easiest. I'm gonna make him the Asian guy because who his poos are small and tiny. Because he doesn't eat a lot. But anyway, so he poos into the woman's mouth, right? And then she poos into the other woman's mouth,
Right.
and they just kind of they go. Well, the 2, what's great about this? Not a lot of dialogue for the 2 girls.
Right.
Yeah, because you
can't talk when you
cannot
have
talk
shit
when
in your
you're
mouth.
surgically implanted into somebody's butthole.
Right.
Yeah. So they don't, as an actress, what a wonder.
Let me stop you right there. Let me stop you.
Yes.
Here's a check for $800 million.
Exactly. So that was an actual
So
movie.
who is the human set? So
Are
in the,
you fucking kidding? Like,
you never heard of it?
oh,
Yeah.
that's the craziest. Okay.
So anyway, in a human centipede, right? Doc would be at the end, right?
I will tell you why, Doc.
Why
On a real centipede,
Yeah.
the back has to be the most important. Okay, because your legs have to be the strongest, and yours are the shortest and strongest to the ground because you've got to push all that weight up front.
Yeah. Imagine like a bunch of people inside you